The surprising truth about successful women and love. Studies show that 70% of high-achieving women report difficulties in dating. Why? Did you know that successful women are more likely to struggle in romantic relationships than their male counterparts? They have the dream careers, financial security, and independence. But when it comes to love, something seems to be missing. Why do many high-achieving women feel unfulfilled in their romantic lives? In this video, we're going deep unpacking the hidden struggles, breaking down the psychology, and providing real solutions. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on powerful relationship insights. Let's dive in. Introduction: the high-achieving woman and love, a modern dilemma. Think about this. A woman works hard, builds her career, earns financial freedom. She achieves everything society told her would make her happy. Yet, when she looks at her romantic life, she feels empty. She's told, "Men find you intimidating, you're too independent, you don't need a man, you're too picky." But what's really happening here? Let's uncover the 6 major reasons why successful women struggle to find love. 1. The pressure of societal expectations. For centuries, relationships followed one clear pattern. Men were the providers, women were the nurturers. But in today's world, women are breaking barriers, earning more, and holding positions of power. So what happens when a woman no longer needs a man for financial security? It creates a psychological conflict where men feel like they have no role to play. Many men say they love ambitious women, but deep down, they still feel most comfortable being the dominant partner. Do you think traditional gender roles still impact dating today? Drop a comment below. Mariah, a 35-year-old lawyer, sharing her experience. "I remember my boyfriend saying, 'I love you, but I don't know how to fit into your life.' It made me feel like my success was a burden." When traditional roles are challenged, it can leave partners feeling insecure or insignificant. 55% of men admit feeling intimidated by women who earn more than they do. 2. The intimidation factor. Is it real? Many women hear this phrase, "You're intimidating." But let's break this down. Is it real intimidation? Or is it just a deep-seated discomfort with powerful women? Studies show that men are more likely to feel insecure in relationships where their partner is significantly more successful. It's not that men don't respect successful women. It's that many have been conditioned to believe that they should always be the stronger, more capable partner. I dated a man who admired my career at first, but months later, he admitted he felt like he was losing his place in the relationship. The real issue: men and women are still adjusting to shifting relationship dynamics. Let's address the elephant in the room: intimidation. Is it real? Or is it a reflection of deeply ingrained societal norms? David, a 40-year-old entrepreneur, says, "I've dated women who were incredibly successful, and honestly, it challenged my own sense of worth." It's not intimidation. It's more about confronting your own insecurities. Dr. Angela Thompson says, "Men often equate their value with their ability to provide. When that's not needed, it shakes their foundation." Have you ever felt intimidated by a partner's success? Share your story in the comments. 3. Time management. The double-edged sword. Can you have both? Success demands sacrifice, long hours, dedication, and intense focus. But love, it requires time, emotional availability, patience, presence, and nurturing. Many successful women unknowingly prioritize career over relationships. "I'll focus on love later. Once I hit my next career milestone, I'll settle down." But later keeps getting pushed further and further away. Sophia, a 38-year-old surgeon, says, "I missed anniversaries, birthdays, even simple date nights. At one point, I realized my calendar was too full for love." Balancing work and love requires intentionality, scheduling date nights with the same importance as board meetings. Drive Angela Thompson says, "Create a love calendar. Prioritize emotional check-ins like you would a business meeting. Make love a conscious effort. A study found that 1 in 3 successful women regret waiting too long to prioritize their love life. Do you think it's possible to balance career and love? Let us know in the comments. 4. High standards or unrealistic expectations. Let's talk about something that makes people uncomfortable. High standards. Is it high standards or fear of settling? Let's dive in. It's good to have them, but do they keep you single? Many successful women look for a partner who is educated, financially stable, emotionally mature, equally ambitious. But the higher you go, the smaller your dating pool becomes. A woman earning 6 figures or more finds that only a small percentage of men match her financial level. And let's be real, many high-earning men date women who are more flexible and emotionally available. So does this mean a woman has to lower her standards? Absolutely not. But she may need to redefine compatibility. Rebecca, a 42-year-old executive, says, "I wanted someone who could match my energy, my drive. But the higher I climbed, the fewer matches I found. Only 8% of men earn as much as or more than high-earning women. What's more important, financial compatibility or emotional connection? Let us know in the comments." 5. The fear of losing independence. Many successful women fear that love will slow them down. If I get married, will I have to give up my dreams? Will he expect me to prioritize him over my career? But here's the truth. A healthy relationship should enhance your life, not take away from it. The key is to find a partner who celebrates your ambition, not competes with it. Natasha, a 45-year-old business owner, says, "I've worked so hard to give it all up for someone else's dream. But does that mean I have to be alone?" True love shouldn't require sacrifice, but should celebrate individuality and mutual growth. Drive Angela Thompson says, "Independence and love are not mutually exclusive. The right partner enhances your independence, they don't diminish it." Climax, can women have it all? So where do we go from here? The issue isn't success, it's relationship dynamics and expectations. True love isn't about status, it's about compatibility, emotional connection, and support. If you're a successful woman, don't settle, but don't block yourself from love either. Success in love is about understanding, compromise, and embracing vulnerability. Now it's your turn. Have you or someone you know struggled with this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss empowering insights on love and relationships. Until next time. Stay confident, stay radiant, stay loving, and stay you. Next video. How high-value women attract the right men. Watch it now. The secret to attracting the right man as a high-value woman. Studies show that high-value women are more likely to attract emotionally mature, committed men. But how? What if I told you that attracting the right man isn't about luck, looks, or playing hard to get? High-value women, those who are confident, ambitious, and self-aware, attract quality men not by chasing, but by naturally drawing them in. But how do they do it? In this video, we're unlocking the secrets of high-value women, featuring guest interviews, personal testimonies, and real-life case studies. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful insights on love, success, and relationships. Let's dive in. What is a high-value woman? What makes a woman truly high-value? Being a high-value woman has nothing to do with status, money, or looks. It's about self-respect, emotional intelligence, confidence in her worth, authenticity in relationships. Dr. Angela Thompson says, high-value women don't chase love, they radiate it by knowing who they are and what they bring to the table. That's what attracts the right man. What do you think makes a woman high value? Drop your thoughts in the comments. 1. The power of self-worth. Real women, real stories. Personal testimony from Maya, a 38-year-old entrepreneur. I used to think I needed to prove my worth to men, over-giving, over-accommodating, always trying to be perfect, but the right men never stayed. The moment I stopped proving and just started being, everything changed. Dr. Angela Thompson says, a high-value woman knows she doesn't need to earn love, she attracts it by simply being secure in herself. Lesson: stop seeking validation. The right man recognizes and values your worth without you needing to convince him. 2. Feminine energy versus masculine energy, the hidden key. Understanding the balance of masculine and feminine energy is a game changer in attraction. Masculine energy, logic, structure, leadership, control. Feminine energy, flow, emotion, creativity, intuition. David, a 40-year-old entrepreneur and happily married man, says, the most attractive thing about my wife wasn't just her success, it was her ability to be strong, but also let me be a man in the relationship. She didn't compete with me, she complimented me. Julia, a corporate leader who struggled in dating, says, at work, I'm always making decisions, leading, and being in control. I used to carry that energy into dating, but when I learned to relax and receive instead of always directing, I attracted better men. Have you ever felt like your independence affected your dating life? Let's talk about it in the comments. 3. High-value women set strong boundaries. A high-value woman's boundaries are a secret weapon. She doesn't tolerate inconsistency. She doesn't chase unavailable men. She walks away from toxic situations without looking back. Rebecca, a 35-year-old who changed her dating habits, says, I used to allow emotionally unavailable men to string me along. The moment I set my boundaries and stuck to them, I stopped attracting the wrong ones. Women with clear dating standards are 60% more likely to end up in committed relationships. Dr. Angela Thompson says, boundaries don't push the right men away. They filter out the wrong ones and make room for the right man to step up. What's one boundary you've set in dating that changed everything? Share in the comments. 4. The right men want women who inspire, not complete them. The right man doesn't look for a woman to complete him, he looks for a woman who inspires him. Dr. Angela Thompson says, high-value men want a woman who has her own passions, dreams, and purpose. They don't want a woman who makes them her whole world. Case study: Michelle, a 42-year-old artist, sharing her love story. The moment I stopped waiting for love and started focusing on my own happiness, the right man appeared. He was drawn to my joy, my confidence, and my self-contentment. Confidence and purpose are the top 2 traits men find irresistible in long-term partners. Climax: how to start attracting the right man today. So, how can you start attracting the right man right now? 3 simple steps. Step 1. Know your worth, stop chasing and start attracting. Step 2. Balance your energy, lead at work, receive in love. Step 3. Set boundaries, walk away from what doesn't serve you. Dr. Angela Thompson says, love should never feel like an uphill battle. The right relationship flows, grows, and feels natural. Your turn. What's your biggest lesson in dating as a high-value woman? Drop your story in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss empowering insights on love and relationships. Until next time, stay confident, stay radiant, stay loving, and stay you. The secret to identifying a high-value man. 85% of women say they struggle to find high-value men, but are they looking in the right places? What if I told you that high-value men are not unicorns, but many women simply overlook them? What if you've been looking for the wrong qualities, focusing on status and income, while missing the deeper signs of a truly high-quality partner? In this video, we're breaking down the real signs of a high-value man and featuring expert interviews, real-life testimonies, and success stories from women who found the right partner. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful insights on love, success, and relationships. Let's dive in. What is a high-value man? Before we talk about how to spot a high-value man, we need to define what high value really means. A high-value man is not just about his bank account, his social status, his car or job title. A high-value man is about emotional intelligence, integrity and consistency, leadership in relationships, commitment and respect. Relationship coach Dr. Angela Thompson says, a high-value man isn't just someone who looks good on paper. He's a man whose actions, values, and mindset make him an excellent long-term partner. What's your definition of a high-value man? Drop your thoughts in the comments. 1. A high-value man is consistent in words and actions. One of the most important signs of a high-value man is consistency. A low-value man says things like, "I'll call you later," never does. "We should go on a date," never plans one. "I'm serious about you," still entertaining others. A high-value man says, "I'll call you at 7 p.m, calls at 7 p.m. "Let's meet for dinner on Friday," has a reservation booked. "I value you and want something serious," backs it up with commitment. Maria, 35, a woman who changed her dating standards says, "I used to date men who were all talk and no action. Once I started valuing consistency over charm, I stopped wasting time on emotionally unavailable men." Dr. Angela Thompson says, a high-value man doesn't just tell you what you want to hear. He follows through because his word is his bond. Have you ever dated someone who was inconsistent? What did you learn? 2. He has emotional maturity and handles conflict well. High-value men don't explode in anger or ghost when things get tough. They communicate like adults. Signs of an emotionally mature man: listens before reacting, owns up to his mistakes, expresses his feelings clearly. Red flags in low-value men: blames you for everything, shuts down or disappears when upset, avoids difficult conversations. David, 40, a happily married entrepreneur says, a high-value man knows that conflict is normal. What matters is how you handle it. If a man runs away at the first sign of difficulty, he's not ready for a serious relationship. Have you ever had a healthy conflict with a partner? How did he handle it? 3. He has purpose and direction in life. A high-value man doesn't just drift through life. He has goals, ambition, and a vision for his future. This doesn't mean he has to be a millionaire. It means he knows what he wants in life, works towards his dreams, has a plan for his future. Jessica, 32, who learned to avoid aimless men says, I used to date guys who were figuring things out in their 30s. Then I met my husband. He had a clear vision, and that security was attractive. 85% of high-value men have long-term life goals and work towards them consistently. 4. He respects women in all aspects. How a man treats women, especially those who can do nothing for him, says everything about his character. A high-value man respects your opinions and boundaries, speaks kindly about women, exes, family, colleagues, supports your goals instead of competing with you. A low-value man talks down to women, disrespects waitresses, secretaries, or female colleagues, makes you feel small or less than. Dr. Angela Thompson says, pay attention to how a man treats the women in his life. That's the kind of partner he'll be. Have you ever noticed how a man treats women around him? What did it reveal? Climax, the ultimate checklist for a high-value man. So, how do you recognize a high-value man? Quick recap. Consistency. He follows through on his words. Emotional maturity. Handles conflict like an adult. Purpose-driven. Has direction and goals. Respectful. Treats all women with kindness. Dr. Angela Thompson says, a high-value man isn't just about wealth or charm. It's about character, integrity, and emotional availability. Your turn. Have you met a high-value man? What qualities stood out? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more empowering relationship insights. Until next time, keep your standards high and your heart open.